focusing on dun 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 the red rocket and building a settlement because right now the settlement's only person in it right now is pretty much strong, the super mutant. He's awesome, but he's living here by himself. I feel sad. I feel bad for that. You know, I'm gonna actually build him some defense, some very, very strong walls. Clear some stuff out because let's face it, it needs to be done. And I'm also gonna try building up here. Whee! Yes, I have a mod activated. It's a cheat room, which, by the way, props to the modder. I love this mod. I've pretty much used this, and I use his cheat ring, which is how I'm flying right now. So first thing we're gonna do is build the wall. And the gateway to get in and out. Some might go with regular wood walls or the metal walls. I like concrete. I don't use fences. They just don't snap right. I don't know why. You cannot snap them in place. It's one thing that I do not like about Bethesda's settlement building is that you can't connect simple walls that were meant to be together. So we are gonna fix this, and the only way to do that is using concrete. Now do not get me wrong, I do... Oh, can I actually... I'm gonna scrap it. Sweet. You're gonna build a settlement. I do have another settlement in the makings of becoming a settlement. I'm still working on actually getting them to join. I finished the quest line for them. It's the first quest that you will get for this place. From Sanctuary, from Preston. Clear out some of this. Some of this hooligans! Hooligans, I tell ya, hooligans! Oh, I actually like the fact that they actually bring it out to the road. How far? No one knows. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to do something with the fence. I'm going to go over to our fences. Now, I also have another mod that actually organizes most to its proper select, because it's just easier to find stuff that you need if you can find it. And turn this around and put it right here. I do not like it. I don't like it. I don't like it because it's sticking up off the floor and bugs can get underneath that. So we're not going to do that. Okay. Oh, let's check this out. We could do a boxcar design. That would be very interesting. What do you think? You know? It can always change it. Doesn't bother me. We can always do something interesting. I can always like put this up on the hill. Put this up on the hill. Oh, actually, that's actually real. It is floating. I do not like it floating. Add some stairs to that. Oh yes, that is perfect. We're gonna start with defenses instead. Because I just saw something and it's gonna be kind of cool. This is how we are gonna use defenses. This is how we're gonna build a defense. Now this defense is gonna be cool. Sort of. I like the tower idea. I actually haven't thought of this before. Now, I have all the materials. I'm not worried about wasting. I want to give it some good defense, you know. Actually gonna put that right there. I'm gonna see if it's possible to... That's weird. Am I the only one that finds that a little weird? I found that a little... yeah, I'm gonna store that, and yeah. Yes. I cannot get rid of that, which is sad. Alright, I know you're all wondering why I'm doing it. I feel that, you know, it's good. I got the turn up there, which I'm gonna activate in a second. I'm actually gonna... Now see, this is the only one problem I've come across. This is pretty much... I'm trying not to leave any gaps. Which means I kind of don't like that right now, so I'm gonna take that apart. It's helpful sometimes. Because sometimes it might just make it better sometimes, you know? Now see, I think I'm gonna switch it with that. Do that. And that. And then now let's face it. You're gonna shoot right through that. But So this fence is mainly to keep the stupid people out. The raiders, the gunmen, the monsters, the mole rats. I call them mole rats. They're evil, naked mole rats. They're kind of creepy looking. Actually, when you first get to the red rockets, they actually attack you. So, not wanting to be attacked again, I'm actually going to build this settlement up in the sky. Oh, and you're going to say, impossible. I'm going to tell you, probably. Yeah, these builds usually take me a while because, you know, I want things to be perfect. Sort of. I mean, I'm not OCD about building or anything. It's just sometimes you got to have what you got to have, and you can't have anything other than what you got to have. You know? Probably not, because you probably have no idea what the hell I just said. Fair. I am a little crazy when it comes to building. I usually go big or go home. It's my thing. Yeah. That, and if you want it done right, you gotta build it yourself. Now, my friend who usually watches me play this says I take way too much time. I like to be meticulous. If I'm gonna have people living here, I want them to be very well defended. Which, you ask me, it's not a bad thing. Just gotta sometimes remember what you actually place down. Yeah, I'm right. Okay. Sorry, that's a little bit of OCD kicking in. I might not like things perfect, but I don't like things being that far off from what they should actually be. Besides, if you're gonna make a very defendable wall filled with like hundreds of turret blasters and stuff, you want to make sure there are no holes. You just do. The holes means no enemies. No enemies means your people are safe. And, well, let's face it, my people are going to be safe. Because I'm smart when it comes to defense. Now, I bet you're all wondering, like, how am I gonna fill in the space? Well, pretty easily, actually. Sort of. Sort of easy. Not really. That did not work the way I wanted it to. Okay. I'd rather it look like that than have people be able to get through. Yeah. Besides, that's an easy fix. It really, really is. Make sure all the scrap is off. Okay. First step's always walls. Always, always build walls. I mean, if you're playing with an unmodded game, it takes time. Your best bet, go around, build a bunch of freaking turrets. As many as you can. You might not be able to do it right away. You might not be able to do much. But if you play with mods like me, there's usually a whole stock of stuff that you can actually get. There's also another mod that actually puts about 60,000 or so of each of the buildable stuff. In a toolbox near oh yeah, near the workbench itself. I don't have it on my mods list because I can only have so many showing up. Now, the base at Sanctuary that I showed in my last video, which included also how to get to Freedom, how to follow the Freedom Trail to the Old North North Church, where you can find the railroad. I showed off a little bit of what I have done for the sanctuary settlement. That took me about 6 hours to build all of that. Even with everything I had to go, I had to build the walls, I had to build the turrets, place the turrets, and that thing is freaking well fortified. Actually, think I'm going to keep sort of trade routes every so often, sending people here and there. Okay, we're starting to turn this way, which is good. I don't mind it. This that worked out well. Oh, there is a round floor I can use. That freaking rocks. That's why I can't put it there. I spent so much. Ouch. Right, so because it's on the edge of the green, it's a little bit past the green, it will not let me build that there. Which is fine. It's fine. But that gives me an idea for something, so I am gonna follow that afterwards. I'm gonna be building, I'm gonna call it a semi-castle, if you will. Up above the red rocket. I think it would be kind of cool. First time doing it, so y'all can just enjoy. And, you know, maybe it gives you ideas. I mean, for me, building is about creations, you know? Imagination, thinking of what you want to build, applying that, and you know, just doing what you can do with it. Don't be scared to try out different things, just do it. You know, get used to it. If you don't like it, hell, just change it. Can't tell you how many times I've built something, hated it, and then tore it down. Yeah, well, I could, but let's just say it's very sad number. Yeah. Now, concrete walls, I think, are the best. You might not like it. You might want to use regular metal walls, or, you know, no walls at all. Concrete, actually... For some reason, Bethesda made concrete walls able to snap into place and decided, okay, we're gonna screw the rest of the walls because concrete walls are enough. Yeah, doesn't really work, Bethesda. Does not work. You got to use your minds, people. And we're gonna do this one more time. Just to allow for that. And we're gonna move that down one more. Right on, and... Now, see, this is one thing that really grinds my gears. They build stuff like this. You cannot take this out. So, I have found a workaround around that. If it won't come out, these little pillars usually can go right through. I say usually because sometimes it's a little bit more difficult. But once you find a way to snap it in, I usually just do this. And then sometimes, there we go, see? Yeah. You can get right over it. Now, that's only because this little beam will not come out. I don't know why they did it like this when these can. Don't ask me. I try not to figure them out anymore. I really do. Yeah, we're gonna build up some defenses too. We're gonna put some... I want to probably wired gates there or something like that. I'll figure something out, because I haven't quite figured it out yet. We're gonna continue with the regular cement wall. We're gonna add an entrance over here so that anyone going through here will be able to get through, because I don't want to trap them. You know, I like building this way. It makes it fun for me because I get to express who I am. I get to express my creativity. Now, I've seen mods where people go absolutely, not mods, videos where people absolutely go crazy with the decorating, and they try and make stuff too much in one area. Not healthy. Not healthy one bit. What the? What the? What? There we go. That was kind of... What the? Okay, people. There we go. Sorry about that. I was just about to say, it's gonna lose my mind for a second. But sometimes simpler is better, you know? You don't gotta go all crazy when you're designing. You know, be you. Be original. Be creative. You know? Don't just follow someone's idea, oh, because it looks cool. Don't get me wrong, their ideas were freaking off the hook. I loved half of them. But, you know, unless they go step by step in how they create it and stuff, and show you everything and how to place certain things here, there, everywhere, you sort of tend to get confused and it turn out right. And then you tear it down. Oh, no settlement for me looks the same. Gots to find your own way. Do you? Yeah, see... That's the only issue I'm having right now. Oh, shit. Taki. Alright, so we're gonna actually go with the smaller one. It can actually cover this little gap perfectly. I keep forgetting that that's here. And then with what I can't build here, because it goes past the green line, somehow, I don't know. When in doubt. Alright, now, I actually like using this. It's funny that I have had to use this on some of my builds before just because of the odd shape of you know, they couldn't make us complete square. Or they tried and they screwed us over when they did it because you can't undo it. Because I don't want to stick it out too much, I'm going to do this. Then, that. And now I should... Nope. Alright, time to put my master plan into action. let's add a few defenses up here. Oh, power, wrong one. Now, let's see, what can we do? Okay, yeah, it does that. Whenever you level up. Alright, so we got our foundation. Next things next. We are gonna... Yeah, we don't really have to do that, but, let's build off the foundation a little bit. Alright. Actually, concrete. It's one of the better things to use, especially in weather. It will allow you to literally stop rain from coming in the house. For some reason, the roofs on all the houses tend to leak. I do not know why. I question it every single time. I'm like, yeah, give us roofs. The roofs do not work. Fix the roof so it doesn't rain inside the house. So I have used concrete for pretty much all major house builds. As the ceilings at least, not as the walls, because for some reason it just doesn't work with walls. It really doesn't. It does not work at all. And that's pretty good for over here. Alright, as you can tell, that's gonna go there. And then we are gonna put some stairs. So I want to go. Alright, let's see. Alright. We're gonna go to wood for stairs. And I have the perfect set of stairs. It's actually in floors. So, be shocked, be amazed. Yes. And, okay, these will not work either. Wow. Go figure. Alright, so the stairs are not wanting to agree with me right now. We will do this. I'll have to figure this out. Okay, so stairs will not work. Let's try. We're gonna try this. I come down here, and we're gonna set this up. If we have to go a little further back. So yeah, alright, I don't actually, this kind of is making me, not happy. So we're gonna do this, we're gonna go to the wood, we're gonna go to floors. Now this is the only one with, shit, okay, here we are. Alright, I'm just gonna have to live with that. Am I happy? No. Will I deal? Yes, I will deal. But you know, that's actually not a bad thing. We're gonna go back to. Oh shit. Fuck. I did not want to do that, but it's probably best. Go to floors. And what we're gonna do is.
To smash something. So many humans, not many super mutants.
So, we'll start off. I'm not going to use concrete walls. I prefer the use of a much actually nicer wall frame. The warehouse wall frames. I like, you know, open glass type looks. I'll use some of that. I'll use some very interesting styles of it to make it look like a nice place to live. We have no water yet, so poor Strong is probably very thirsty. Which, speaking of which, we should probably take care of that. And we should probably get some stuff on this to protect it. So let's see if we can do something. Kind of want to do something with that. I don't know what. So we're gonna look at doors and see if there's something here that I can, and there's nothing there that I can use for that. Don't know why that allows me to do that for that, but not the rest. So, like I said, warehouse walls, they have better selection for at least, oh, okay, let's keep going because that's kind of ugly. You'll get to some nicer ones. Here, these are not as bad. Ugh. I like these. These you want to use. Do not use these because, as you can see, there's like holes in the glass. I like non-holes in my glass. We're gonna fly up here with this. We're just gonna like build just one. Alright, so I can at least build like that many high for now. Let's start with 2 high. These are walls with glass, which actually I'm gonna make like 1 long. Yeah, the building mechanics on these and how everything looks, it's kind of weird. Like you try placing it somewhere and it does that. Okay, there we go. Okay, I got on. Now, there is a mod out there called pre-walled settlements. It does add a wall to specific settlements. And not all of them yet, but some of them. And, I mean, I found them alright. It was somewhat helpful, but I kind of like building the walls myself. I kind of like making it how I want them to be made. You know, giving them a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Now, the reason I like using the warehouse is because it allows for a decent selection of walls and other weird things to use. Just gotta find a wall that looks good, and this is actually the one of the better looking walls. And I say that sadly because, well, let's just face it, that's sad that the best wall in this game is a weird looking freaking wall. So now, as you can see, I've... Oh. Huh. I don't like that wall.
World is bigger than strong new. Fist was weak leader. Strong glad to be rid of him.
Alright, so I like these warehouse walls. So yeah, they got a few holes in them, but not really that's gonna really bother us in the end. Now there are two ways to get up. We're gonna go to floors now. Oh. Now, normally, you'd want to have a semi-shelter built that you can escape to in cases of this type of storm. It is a rad storm. Everything turns freaking green. And you will start dying if you're not in a very strong house. This is why I say go with concrete. Radiation really doesn't get into concrete that well. I'm alright, even though I'm out of power armor. A little radiation is not going to kill me or my followers, because I also have another mod called OP Companions. They're very strong. They do not die that fast. And yes, you get experience from building, which I kind of like that too. I mean, they've built it into the game so you get the experience. The reason I'm using regular floors for this is because this is not going to be a ceiling, this is just going to be a floor. Alright, let's see. You know, I wish I kind of want the elevator that, everybody else uses. I wonder. Alright, so now we're just gonna hook up another generator. This one's gonna just come right here, right next to it. Alright, so we have the elevator set up for people to come up and down for rest. We will set up beds now. Beds are going to be up on the top floor. This is going to be the nice sitting, lounge, dining area once I have it set up. I'm going to build up an exercise room upstairs. A store is going to be here too. You know, get people in, see people, see what happens. And I'm going to build up as high as I can build up. need to get some light. So I'm also going to build a power room. So that's going to be what I'm going to do right now. Alright, first things first, we need to put some generators in. Now, my solution is put as many as you can. You never know. You want a lot of power for lights, for TVs, for defense. Oh. Okay, so I just found something out. Alright, so as I went to try and place them, apparently, with the ceilings the height they are, it will not work the way I want it to work. So we're gonna have to finagle an alternative. Not gonna be too hard to do that. I do that constantly. What we are gonna do Right, so I wasn't able to make it as big as I wanted. However, did the next best thing. I built a secondary lower area. This is where I'm going to now put the power generators. And I always go for the biggest ones you can build. And there's a reason for that. As you can see, that is the reason. If I'm able to get the bigger ones, like the nuclear reactor that you can use in the Vault 88 DLC, I'll be extremely happy because those do provide a whole lot more power. Albeit, they make bigger explosions, so when you shoot them too. So it's fun. I literally set these up sometimes and when there's no one in the settlement, and I will blow them sky high. So as you can see, power is 999, which means it could be higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I believe I have about 10 generators set up. 11 if you count the one operating the elevators. 12 altogether. So that's about 12,000 power. Now to connect them, you hit triangle. And bada bing, bada boom. They are connected. Continuous flow. I sometimes don't like to do that because if one goes, they all go. But it works. Alright, so. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So right above this one. Since this is the middle one, I'm gonna hook this one up to this. Now, why am I doing this? I'll show you as soon as I put walls up because I forgot to cover this. Always defend your generators. If raiders attack, they will go after the generators. I've come back to a settlement and my generators were completely busted. I was not happy. I was actually very, very pissed off. You don't have to piss me off. What am I doing? Damn it, no. Now, obviously, I'm leaving a door because I do gotta get in there sometimes. If one of them breaks, I need to be able to repair. It likes to do that. It likes to piss me off. See, this is what I'm talking about. When you build the freaking doors, they're a pain in the ass to fucking deal with. Which way do you open inwards? Okay. And because I know exactly where I placed it, there's a reason I left holes. The holes in there. Not the most appealing look, but to do what I want to do, I need them to be able to go throughout the house. So now these are small pylons, which allow me to place these throughout the building. I like these lights. They give a lot more light, a lot more definition. It works for me. You might want to do something a little different. That's fine. They do have a bunch of choices for light bulbs. I'm actually gonna put nicer doors on, so I don't really want that one there. That one looks ugly. I'm gonna probably use this type of door. It's nice.
Strong hope we find milk of human kindness soon.
Yeah, Strong thinks milk of human kindness. Oh yeah, that's the one thing I want to do.
Buckethead would show up. I'd rip his legs clean off. Someday, super mutants kill everything.
She.
Humans all look funny.
Yeah, humans do look funny.
Leader. Strong glad to be rid of him.
I'm gonna put a bed down for poor Strong because he's probably tired. Yeah. Okay, here we are. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay. One persona, una beda. Bed is taken. Okay. Let's give Strong some food. Now, me, a forgiving garden plots. No. Okay, nice, he can tend them when he wants to. I'm actually gonna move this. I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna move this. Right here. Oh, okay. That did not work. I'm gonna give him some food.
Yeah?
I just want to trade a few things.
Go ahead.
Strong want to smash something. Human carry so much. Strong only need hammer. Strong getting hungry. Want someone to eat. So much walking. Want to do more fighting.
Right behind you.
Alright, so I'm gonna cut it off here, y'all. Thanks for watching me build. I'll continue with this another time. And peace. Golden Storm, signing off.